y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 8 minutes after the hour. Y'all, this segment's being brought to you by Capital One Shopping. That's right, Capital One Shopping searches for and applies available coupon codes. That's right, what's in your wallet? Savings and available coupons vary. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcille, here with a quick look at your front page news. So the House will take a final vote today on President Biden's $1.9 trillion stimulus bill. Now, Republicans say that there are too many other things in the bill that do not relate to COVID-19 relief, like the child tax credit that experts say will actually lower child poverty rate by 50%. The bill is expected to pass along party lines, and $1,400 stimulus check for most in need could start hitting your bank accounts by next week. Now, in other news, the jury selection will begin today in the George Floyd murder trial, and a new law in Arkansas will ban nearly all abortions in the state. Meanwhile, starting today, people in Texas no longer have to wear masks, and businesses can open at 100%. And last but not least, if you're looking for that COVID-19 vaccine, just go to Alaska. That's right. They just opened up vaccinations for everyone over 16. All right. That was a quick look at your front page news. For more, log on to the RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Brock T, what's going on in sports?
Well, let's start off with the congratulations, man. The Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame class of 2021 has been announced. Some of the players: Paul Pierce, The Truth, Chris Bosh, Chris Webber, Michael Cooper. Remember Michael Cooper back in the day with them socks in the Lakers?
Yes,
Ben
sir,
Wallace,
over the knees.
Over the knees, he made wearing long socks cool again. You know what I'm saying? Ben Wallace, Yolanda Griffith, and Lauren Jackson, just to name a few, man. So big ups and congratulations to those right there. Miami Heat center Myers Leonard has got himself in trouble. He's going to be stepping away from the team indefinitely while the NBA continues to conduct an investigation into his use of an anti-Semitic slur during a recent video game live stream. So he pretty much said a bunch of hate speech type things, and of course it was all recorded because it was a live game video game situation, man. So pretty much put his foot in his mouth, got himself in trouble. He's stepping away from the team. They probably gonna end up releasing the guy. Last but not least, one of Tom Brady's favorite targets has announced he will not be retiring from the NFL. I'm talking about tight end Rob Gronkowski will be returning for another season next season. There it is, man. Gary with the T. What's up there, Pepe?
All right, y'all. Everybody's excited in Florida, honey. It's being reported, y'all, that rapper Rick Ross is returning, y'all, to his Florida roots. After, you know, you remember I talked about the other day how he rented out his beautiful Atlanta mega mansion, y'all, for the set of the new Coming to America 2. Well, now they're saying, y'all, that the 45-year-old plunked down $3.5 million, y'all, in cash on former NBA star Amari Stoudemire's beautiful South Florida mansion, y'all. Now they're saying, y'all, that Rick Ross purchased this mansion recently, and everybody's saying how wonderful the mansion is. Now they're saying that the sprawling 4-bedroom, 5.5-bathroom house spans 7,361 square feet, y'all. You know, they said just like, hey, that's just enough room for Rick Ross. Now, people like,
I bet that baby sitting on the beach.
I don't know if it's on the beach or not, but Ricky, this house, it's just amazing. My daddy used to say when people live in houses like that, they live in their own heaven. I mean, he was poor, so that's how he thought. But this house is just amazing, y'all. Now they're saying that the landscape looks like a wonderland. They say when you pull up to the driveway, it feels like a storybook. They say it was so well manicured and perfectly executed for the home, y'all. Now they're saying one of Rick Ross's favorite features of the house was the sleek charcoal gray walk-in closet with backlighting, velvet lining, and a sliding ladder, y'all. He calls that, y'all, the Boss Boutique, honey. So that's what he's calling the Boss Boutique in the house. And so when they're saying the closet was so outstanding, it felt like you were in the design district shopping at a luxury boutique. So I'm like, I guess, honey, go ahead on, Mr. Rick Ross, y'all. And, you know, it's amazing. You know, people were wondering. They said, honey, it has hidden 9-seat movie theater behind 2 custom cabinet doors. And they said the theater has red carpet, black leather seats, wood trim, and ornate wallpaper. Now, people were asking the question, y'all, who's going to live in this big old mansion with Rick Ross? Because, you know, it's a big old house and stuff for one man. But some people are saying, you know, that he doesn't, they don't know if he has a romantic partner or not. But they're saying his young children, Billion Leonard Roberts, 2, and Berkeley Hermes Roberts, honey, 3, live with his ex-girlfriend, Brianna Camille. So they don't know if they're going to live with him or not. So, but anyway.
He got all that stuff in his house and he missing 2 things.
What?
What's that?
These nuts.
Johnny.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America. Well, congratulations to Rick Ross, boy. I tell you, honey, these houses have too many things, and they got all this money.
You know what, Gary? I think because this house was owned by Amari Stoudemire, a basketball player, it already had a lot of the perks that Rick Ross loved, and he didn't have to do much to it, and he got it for a good price compared to what Amari paid for it. So I think it's perfect. It's a perfect fit, and he's from Miami, so why not do something and be back there for a little bit?
All right, there you go, honey. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. I'm going to give it to Mr. Ross. The color today is Florida Sunshine. On the high end, you say Florida Sunshine. On the low, you say beautiful orange. That's your color for today. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, y'all, Versus has been sold. I'm going to tell you all about it up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The Rickey Smiley. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot.
And that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right. Bottom of the hour. It is Wednesday. Brat got your hot spot right here. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into this thing. Swiss Beats and Timbaland, y'all, they have sold their Versus platform to Triller. According to Wrap Up, Swiss and Timbaland will become large shareholders in the network and will serve as brand visionaries on the Triller Versus management team. Swiss and Timbaland have also allocated a portion of their equity in the Triller Versus combined company to all 43 performers who have appeared on Versus to date. This is awesome. The two said in a statement, this is a momentous occasion, not only for Versus and Triller, but the music business as a whole. By putting Versus in the Triller network ecosystem and expanding the Versus brand to be side by side with the powerful Triller app, we will be able to continue to grow and evolve the music business as a whole, as we have been doing. That is awesome that they shared some of the equity with all 43 performers who have been on Versus to date. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, that's good.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's
the best
kind of
part
dope.
Of the whole deal.
Yeah, right? That everybody else gets a piece and that they actually really did share it. Like, that's really nice. All right, y'all, congratulations to them. Moving on, Beyonce took to her website, y'all, to extend her support to Meghan Markle after her much talked about primetime interview with Oprah Winfrey. We know that premiered on Sunday. And as previously reported, Meghan and Prince Harry revealed that an unnamed member of the royal family had expressed concern to Harry about how dark the couple's firstborn child's skin might be. Well, y'all, Beyonce posted a photo of the first time she met Meghan, writing, "Thank you, Meghan, for your courage and leadership." She added, "We are all strengthened and inspired by you." That's awesome. And last but not least, Cardi B took to Instagram to reflect on the success of her first single, Bodak Yellow, which is now certified diamond, and that's certified platinum. The RIAA announced the news yesterday on Twitter, and Cardi is the first female rapper in RIAA history to receive this milestone. She wrote, "Thank you to everyone that sent me beautiful congrats on Bodak going diamond. A couple of years ago, I didn't even understand what diamond meant. I just wanted to win and break in. This record has changed my life." She continued, "Thank you to everyone who showed Bodak so much support and who brought this who bought this record to this day. This is why it's diamond, because the support that you all still give." Well, congratulations to you, Cardi, and we're gonna wrap up the hot spot on that high note. Coming up next, we got Rock T's HBC, you know, and why don't y'all hit us up for them wake up calls at 1-866-9-RICKEY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey! Watch out, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, Dr. MJ Collier is on with us this morning. Dr. Collier, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. And we really have a great breakthrough for you this morning on the coronavirus, my friend.
Talk to me.
Killed 527,000 people in the United States, but it continues to mutate. But this is breaking news. You're hearing it here on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show first. There's a new COVID-19 treatment. Okay, remember we have the vaccines, which are preventive. We have not had any effective treatments to date. But this new product called Molnupiravir could be the holy grail of therapists. In phase 2 trials, it's showing that you can't see evidence of the virus. So it's like people that are living with HIV and the virus is undetectable. Well, This product is in that same class of drugs, and it totally clears the virus out of your system. It cuts down dramatically on the severity of cases as well. This new pill was developed by Merck Pharmaceuticals, The pill is actually something that you can take on the first day. It has been shown to be safe so far, and again, it's in phase 2 trial. It is the first drug that's been seen to work very early in the infection. Other medications require you to be, 5 or 6 days into the disease state. It can be used in people that get the infection despite being vaccinated. So even if the vaccine you took has a 95% efficacy, if you're in that 5% and you still get it, now we have another therapy for you. Okay, and it also can be used in people who can't get the vaccination for whatever reason. If a person is intolerant to it, if a person is allergic to it, if they just cannot be vaccinated because of some comorbid condition, they can take this medication. Ricky, the best thing to compare it to is a product called Tamiflu. It's a medication that you can take when you have the flu. You take it for 5 days, and this is going to be very similar to that. You will be able to take it at home, so you won't have to be hospitalized. It's just an oral medication, but it will require a doctor's prescription. So remember, there are 2 paths to immunity: becoming infected with the virus and recovering or getting vaccinated.
And it's out there now?
Have gotten it. Pardon?
Is it out there now?
No, but it's coming. It's coming.
Okay.
But the point is that it's in phase 2 trials now, and so this is going to be a major breakthrough. This is going to turn around the entire coronavirus pandemic.
So let me get it right, Dr. Carly. So you can, if you having any symptoms, or you could just take the pill. Run that by me one more time.
So if you test positive for it, if you have symptoms that you've been diagnosed with it, you go to the doctor and he says, yes, you probably have corona. Remember, now with these rapid tests, you can find out in 10 minutes whether you're positive or not. And so they can write your prescription for it. It's kind of like parallel it with, you go to the doctor's office, you get a flu test. They do a nasal swab and they tell you, yes, you have influenza A or B. And then they'll start you on a product like Tamiflu. Well, they'll do a test on you. They'll say, okay, you have the coronavirus. We're going to start you on this molnupiravir, and it will knock it out. And so it's very, very effective, and it's going to be, again, once it finishes clinical trials, it's going to be readily available and probably one of the most sought-after products of blockbuster drugs in this pandemic.
All right, y'all, let's go to the phone. You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Is the Johnson & Johnson vaccine safe as far as has it been experimented on people? I just don't feel as though the trust is there with Johnson & Johnson.
Okay, the Johnson & Johnson vaccine is safe. It went through more extensive clinical trials, and it also was utilized in people that had more severe disease states. So the Johnson & Johnson one-shot wonder is going to be a major breakthrough. It is safe, and it's probably as safe as more traditional vaccine type therapy versus the mRNA vaccines that are the Pfizer and the Moderna vaccine. So, yes, I would say it's definitely safe. One shot and you knock it out. So, if it's available in your area, then that's one of the options that you would have.
All right, Joe, Dr. Collier, good morning.
Okay, Dr. Collier, my question for you is, today I go for my vaccination with the health department, and they're offering the 3 different kinds, which is, I think one is Pfizer and one is Janssen, and I forget what the other one is Moderna. Which one do you recommend?
I would go with, if you want to have the one shot, the one and done option, take the Johnson & Johnson. If not, the Moderna or the Pfizer. The Moderna seems to be more potent, but that means it can have more side effects when you take the vaccine. So depending upon how you tolerate vaccines in the past, but all of them would be good choices. So whichever one you decide and decide, there's no clear benefit to taking one versus the other at this time that's been identified.
Dr. Collier, give us a disclaimer right quick.
Okay, these are the opinions of Dr. M.J. Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, or its radio affiliates across the country. Tune in to my Facebook Live tonight on Ask Dr. MJ, and we'll answer all of your healthcare questions. You can reach me on all social media, also at Ask Dr. MJ, and go to my website, lifeodrops.com. Lose the muffin top.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I want to hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Speaking of the Undressing Room podcast, y'all, yesterday, honey, oh my God, it was very shocking. Now, people were talking about Eva Marcelle's look. on the Undressing Room podcast yesterday night. It was with she was talking about Lil' Kim. Now, Eva, you're there. You were talking about Lil' Kim, and you and some of the girls, you and L'Oreal and Dominique the Diva, and y'all said how wonderful Lil' Kim looked, and some people said, well, Lil' Kim should have never changed her face and all that and so on and so forth. And you kind of defended Lil' Kim's look and what have you, and you went on to say what happened to you, that the woman told you that you look ugly.
See, the thing is that a lot of times when you're in the light, people have opinions about who you should be, what you should wear, and what you should do. And I was super young when I won Top Model, and Janice Dickinson, as soon as I won that night, I remember Tyra congratulating me. I was crying. I was super excited. And Janice Dickinson came up to me and told me, well, now that you've won, you have some money, and now you can go fix your nose. Ooh. And I was so confused because I didn't know that there was anything wrong with my nose. But she gave me a
cute little mousy nose.
She just said something bad about Bella Hadid and him. She's just a little bit bitter, like, for some reason.
No, Miss Janet is a Hollywood girl. She's a grand girl. She can say what she wants to say.
There's no need to bring other people down. There's no need.
It's not. And if she chooses to do cosmetic surgery, that's totally fine. I'm not against anyone that does. But my beauty is not dictated by Janice Dickinson. So I kept my nose and I found my own strength and my power. And that was the whole point of it, is like, at what point do you stop letting society dictate who you're supposed to be and become who you are,
Right.
Well, honey, she said your nose was ugly, honey. So,
she did say my nose was ugly, and I don't care. My husband liked it.
Your nose is absolutely beautiful, Eva. It ain't nothing wrong with your face.
But you love me as a person, so you see past my flaws.
No, I don't. But
she shouldn't be staring at you so hard to see what your nose look like. Like, you're beautiful, and that's that. You won, and that's that. She just had to say something to belittle you or something, because I feel like sometimes the older supermodels, especially her, she be a little bitter when it's new ones that are fly that may come in and get they shine. She had her time. It's time for somebody else.
Why do people be like that? Like, you take in new talent, young rappers, kind of step back, let them do their thing. I be trying to, mentor some of the younger comedians and happy for them, because you had your time when it was your time. Now it's not your time. You know what I'm saying? Show somebody how to do it right where they can be more successful than you was.
Right. That's hard for some people to accept, Rick. And they don't lose their bitterness about it, and they carry this anger. You got to let that go. You gotta pass the torch. You gotta give room to the next person that's dope. You gotta give props. Everybody are dope in their own way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody's got something unique about them. And I just hate when people belittle other people. You ain't God. Don't judge me. You can't. It don't affect me no way.
And
I get mad when them damn queens be saying little things about Gary's stomach. I'm like, you're not gonna talk about it.
Those girls just mad because, honey, they stomach not. Well, anyway, child. But Brad, I'm hearing what you said. But it's almost just like with the Cardi B situation. Cardi B got diamond, and it was cubic zirconium when you were doing it, and you didn't get mad about it.
Cubic zirconium. Let's be clear. I was the first to ever sell 1 million records. The first solo female rapper to ever go platinum. Okay, it was Salt and Pepper before me as a group, and me, the Brat. That's right. Shantae Harris' government name was the first. Let's not get it twisted, Mr. Hayes. Throwing it back.
And then she called it Mr. Hayes. I missed.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Brad. I got that.
Cubic over here. You can come with your little
Gary, you better call Human Resources.
Let's be clear. That's clarity, Gary.
That's
what you like. That's what you like, Gary. That's what you like.
Okay, I'm sorry,
Brad. That's what you like, Gary. I mean, look good for you.
Forgive me. I'm sorry, but honey, let me just go ahead and go to the color, girl. I'm just done, honey.
Goodbye,
the color today. Okay.
I feel sorry for your mother. Goodbye.
Goodbye, baby. The color today, y'all, is Florida sunshine, honey. Look, Brad, sunshine. On the high end, you say Florida sunshine, and on the low end, you say beautiful orange, y'all. I'm sorry, Brad. I got to do my
no,
research.
You're not. You're going to do it again tomorrow.
Right.
Hey, y'all give it up for Gary with the Z. Get at me, 86669 Ricky. Let's go.
Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Monica Harris
from Cuthbert. I want to wake my daughter, Shanice Harris, up. That's attending Fort Valley State University. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Kip Burns calling from Richmond, Virginia. I'm calling to wake up my baby mama, Kenya Randolph. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
My name is Crystal Bruin. I'm calling from Indianapolis, Indiana. And I want to wake up my husband, Richard Boss, and my kids, Giovanna and Janice. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Tanya calling from Houston. I'm waking up my daughter and my grandbaby, Taniqua and Taylor. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This Marcus calling from Richmond, Florida. Happy birthday shout out to my daughter Marcille, attending Florida State up in Tallahassee. It's your birthday. Wake up. It's your birthday. Wake up.
Say Gainesville, wake up. Meridian, wake up. And Greenwood, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. When you at Dallas, wake up. In Chicago, wake up. ATL, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
You're welcome. This segment is being brought to you by Charmin. All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I apologize. I'm laughing my ass off, man. I be on Gary.
What?
I be on Facebook, right? 29 minutes after that, this dude named Sean on Facebook said Jennifer Hudson needs to scoot her black ass on out the way because Gretchen just shut it down. This white lady singing Jennifer Holiday. Listen, Gary.
All right. Baby, Miss Gretchen is the ha-ha, honey. Baby, Jennifer need to scoot over, honey. Miss Gretchen is in, baby. All right, Miss Gretchen. She say she's telling you, honey. She ain't going. All right.
Well, that one almost took me out.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome Miss Bernice Jenkins to the show, man.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Hey.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Jannie, good morning. How you feeling?
I'm fine.
That's good.
Fine.
Here's our church announcement this morning. Govern yourself
Accordingly.
The senior pastor want to let y'all know that he ain't holding no more women by the back when getting baptized. He said y'all ain't about to blow up his career by accusing him of sexual harassment. So starting next Sunday, he's just going to say the word and you can dip your face down into the water by your damn self. For Easter Sunday sunrise service. You going to sunrise service, Jannie?
Yeah.
For Easter Sunday sunrise service, we're going to reenact the resurrection. And we're going to bury Deacon Turnipseed up under that big rock behind the fellowship building on Friday. And dig him out on Sunday morning. But we're going to leave his head out so he don't die for real. You know what I'm saying, Jannie?
Yeah.
I don't know who came up with that idea.
That's a bit much.
Now, Brother Herman Ellis, you know Herman Ellis?
Yeah.
He will be laid to rest on Monday. He was 87 years old and had suffered many years from ingrown nose hairs, pink eye, liver spots, exposed neck veins, spider veins, dead ear roaches, farting fits, yawning fits, ingrown toenails, outgrown toenails, bad knees,
emphysema, emphysema, and chronic snot bubbles. But that ain't what killed him. What killed him was some kind of way his Fire-Stick remote had got linked up with his pacemaker. And his grandkids started channel surfing and speeded up his heart so fast till it just blew out. And he fell dead on the spot. And guess who's gonna be singing at his funeral, Jannie?
Black Tony, what's going on, man?
Man, I tried to call you, you answer your phone. I tried to call you, tell you I had problems.
Call me when? You call my cell phone?
I call you about 6 o'clock in the morning, son.
You called the house phone? Because I don't have a house phone.
I called your cell phone and sent you a text, son. I told you I was messed up, son. I told you I probably wasn't going to make it.
Man, you going to have to find you another job, bro. You call in.
Look, don't do that. Shawty, don't do that. Look, Shawty, this wasn't my fault, though. This wasn't my fault right here. Them little ugly ass boy, my sister kids done stayed over here again. You know I hate them kids, Shawty. They hate me. Right. They 13 now, Shawty. They're twins. They ugly as hell. I hate them kids, Shawty. Look, man, Shawty.
Right, hate is a mean word, but what happened?
Nah, Shawty. I hate these kids right here. Look, they brought me some sweet tea last night. I should have known what song was up, because they don't never do nothing nice for me. They tell me, you want some sweet tea before you go to bed? I say, you know what? Bring sweet tea.
Right.
They brought me some sweet tea, Shawty. Man, these boys done crushed up some. They done got 3 rhino pills shot from the gas station. I crushed them up and put them on.
What, rhino pills?
Yeah, I put them on.
And they crushed them up and put them in the sweet tea? Oh. Yeah, dog, you don't need to come in.
No, sorry, I can't, man. I woke up this morning. I thought somebody put a bat in the bed.
Yeah, dog, you sleeping up under the big top. They think you're out the universe. Your bedroom like the Universe Soul Circus tent.
I can't even walk downstairs because my grandma down there, you know what? But I can't walk, man.
Let me find out Zeke coming from up under.
I can't go to work like this. I called out the car. He said I might have called the ambulance.
No, bro, you gonna
be by 11 o'clock. He said I got to call the ambulance.
Yeah, dog, you gonna be down for a few days, dog. Is your head hurt? You got a headache?
Man, so I got a headache, my eye water, everything. So I feel this, my nose running.
Hey, look, we're gone when your grandma go to work, man. Go on kill something.
She off on Wednesday, ugly boy. She off on Wednesday. She gonna be down there all morning.
Man, she gonna be down there watching them soap operas, man.
And then Pancake supposed to take me to work, so I can't go outside with my homeboy looking like this.
Man, you can't get out. You couldn't go out the house. You can't get out the window. Nothing.
So I can't do nothing.
Oh, man, they gonna have to come get you out of there like them people on my 600-pound light. They had to cut a hole in the wall. Yes, Black Tony. Yeah, Black Tony, go on, take the day off, man.
I want to press charge on these 2 little boys. I can't stand them, so that's smoke.
Yeah, go jump in.
Go get them.
Yeah, just go to the Holiday Inn and climb over the fence and just jump in the swimming pool while it's ice cold. That might help you out, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 6 minutes after the hour, Gary's tea is being brought to you by.
Every time you touch a surface, you leave behind bacteria. To keep surfaces sanitized all day, use Microban 24 sanitizing spray. Microban 24 protects against Staphylococcus aureus and Enterobacter aerogenes bacteria, but does not provide 24-hour protection against viruses. What you got, Gary?
All right, good morning, Rock T. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kenya Moore, honey, she is speaking out, y'all. She's letting the world know how she's revealing which Real Housewives of Atlanta newbie y'all should receive a peach next season. Now, during the interview with Candy Burris, Kenya spoke out. You know, she said that she thinks Fallon Guabia, whoever how you pronounce her last name, should receive a peach over her friend LaToya Ali. Now, you know, a lot of people was wondering if LaToya and Kenya were going to have a clandestine love affair or something, because the way they would, you know, she would goat all over this girl during the show. But she said, honey, that Miss LaToya, you know, she shouldn't get no peach because LaToya doesn't really listen. She said she tried to talk to LaToya, and everybody tried to talk to LaToya and tell the girl, don't do this, say that, move this way, don't do that. But, honey, she said after she met Fallon, honey, during the cash trip to South Carolina, she said she thought, why doesn't this girl have a peach? She said, I want to see more of Fallon, and actually, I want to see Fallon as a peach holder. So people like, oh, I guess so. So can you have that position now? I wonder whether she could be the person to determine who gets a peach and who don't get a peach or whatever, because even though she has been on the show for a while, I mean, do you have any kind of inkling about that maybe?
I do not have an inkling at all. I am not on that show. I do not know who hires or who fires at all. No, and no. You are not putting me in that, Gary. No.
I'm sorry. Well, I just thought I would ask, honey. But anyway, so we're going to follow this story and see, honey, who gets a peach and who holds a peach. If Kenya going to be continuing to hold her peach since her and her man no longer together, and that's kind of...
Oh, don't do that, though.
Man. What?
Don't do that. Kenya is enough by herself. She does not need a man. She is fabulous and has been making history for quite some time. Don't do that.
Well, she got on the show with one, so evidently she couldn't be too good by herself.
She's been on the show without a man for years.
She's been on the show without a man for years, but she got a man this last season to have that baby with her, and then honey left her. But nevertheless, we love Kenya, and I like Kenya. So congratulations to Kenya and her and who she said with her peach holder and stuff.
Right.
All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, they're saying, honey, after a long dry spell, honey, they're saying rapper Lizzo, honey, has finally found somebody to quench her thirst. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that Lizzo is dating Flint, Michigan rapper BFB the Pac-Man, y'all. They say that he reported chased this girl for months, honey, until she finally gave in and agreed to give him a date, honey. But people saying, no, he's, you know, not only is a rapper, they say he's a mailman. He delivers mail. And they also say he got unlimited cars, and they say he reportedly owns a private jet and a fleet of luxury cars, honey. He's only 26 years old, so I don't know.
Don't none of that add up.
I thought it was me. I'm like, he's a rapper, a mailman, and an athlete.
No, not an athlete.
Add up.
He got a lot of money, they said. So, honey, he got a private jet. So maybe come from a very well-to-do background, honey, or what have you.
And he's a mailman.
Yeah, he's a mailman. So, and he took a picture of y'all him posing in his mail truck. So, honey,
I'm gonna need to see some documentation on all of that.
You don't believe that this guy? I mean, he's probably not a hood person. He's probably just a person that really, you know, work hard and got his money. Don't none of that
go together, though. Don't none of that match up.
I actually agree with you, Kay. None of that makes sense.
Yeah, well, that's not a hard one to agree on.
Brad, what you think? Because you're a rapper, can't you have all these things and stuff?
I guess it's kind of hard if you... Maybe he loves delivering mail, and that was his job before, and he was like, no matter how much money he get, he gonna stay true and working.
No, ma'am.
Or something. Yes, I'm just trying to help figure it out, because something's got to be wrong with this story. But as long as Lizzo is happy, then I'm happy for her.
So y'all trying to say he was a stunt queen? I mean, I don't know, but anyway. All right, well, congratulations. Let's just congratulate Lizzo, honey, and just be happy and proud that she got her somebody now in this time of need or what have you. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors, honey. My color today, y'all, is Florida Sunshine. On the high end, you say Florida Sunshine, and on the low end, you say beautiful orange. Oh, and quick for y'all, the lady who found Lady Gaga French Bulldog ain't got her money yet, so let's keep her lifted in prayer, too.
There's some shenanigans going on with that, too.
More Rickey Smiley, boy. Y'all give it up to Gary with the T.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all. I think we can all agree that the 90s produced some of the great, some really, really, really good music from hip-hop to R&B. But here's the debate this morning. When it comes specifically to male groups of the 90s, who's superior, right? Some people say it comes down to Boyz II Men and Jodeci. But what about Jagged Edge and 112 and Drew Hill? Huh? We cannot, right?
Yeah. BBD.
Right?
Come on, man. Bell Biv DeVoe.
Okay, now we can't forget about Guy and Tony.
Oh, man.
It's so many.
Street.
What?
Yes, we had so much fire in the 90s.
What
man.
about New Edition?
Silk
Right.
Shy.
Man, yeah.
Portrait.
Troop.
Whatever happened to... But wait a minute, Brat. If you had a 8-ball or a troop jacket, you was the joint.
What you say?
How much was those troop jackets back in the day?
It wasn't even in my realm of reality, so I couldn't.
Yeah, they was like $400-500. I think.
It was that high?
And that
Wait a
was
minute.
high.
A troop jacket was $500?
I think the 8-ball, they was pretty high.
The leather
I think
ones
they
were
went
high.
from $300 to $500. You could get your fake ones, and you can get your real butter leather ones.
When comedian Mark Curry did his HBO special and he came out with that 8-ball jacket on, I damn near fell out my chair. I thought that was the greatest man to ever walk the face of this earth. Comedian Mark Curry had on an 8-ball jacket doing an HBO special. And I think they used to shoot those HBO specials in Chicago back then, right?
I think so.
At that little small theater in Chicago. Man, hell yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to know, what do y'all think? Now, who's your favorite group from the 90s? Brat, go.
Oh, Jodeci.
Why Jodeci? What song set you off?
Oh my God, come and talk to me. You can have my love. You're
Stay.
the girl of my life. Oh, it's so many of them, Lord. The Forever My Lady, Stay. Oh my good,
Brad,
it was just them.
You got to
What?
hit
I'm
that.
sorry.
Forever my lady.
Ooh yeah, forever should they.
Gary, who was your favorite in the 90s?
I don't believe Brad said it, Jodeci, because I love the song "If You Think You're Lonely Now."
Oh yeah,
the Bobby Womack.
Yeah.
Was that the 90s?
Yeah,
that was more KC and JoJo though.
Yeah,
well, but it was still Jodeci.
It was still Jodeci. You right? They Jodeci. Okay.
Don't do that.
Okay, but then they start out singing background for Father MC. Treat them like that.
Yes, sir. Mary J. Blige
You
did
can
too.
treat them right.
Yeah.
Eva, who was your favorite group from the 90s?
Man, everyone took the same one. It's Jodeci. You got to think about my age. My brother used to wear the vest, the boots. We used to try to dress like Jodeci, that little leather vest that Martin had on when Jodeci came and did the Martin show. That was our jam. Like, they are everything. Classic.
Now, Rock T, you a DJ. So what
come on,
song
dog.
ran people to the dance floor?
Oh my goodness, man. My top 4, Drew Hill, Boyz II Men, BBD, and Jodeci. It's got to be Jodeci in the 90s, man, because they took R&B to a whole nother level, man, with the leather. They came out with the leather outfits, and they made R&B like real cool and hip.
They made it hip.
So, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, man. Special K.
I'm going to go with Drew Hill. I like Drew
Now,
Hill.
why Drew Hill?
They just had a different kind of vibe to them, man. They was a little smoother. Like Jodeci was more street, but Drew Hill just had like this certain kind of swag to him, man. That 5 steps and sleeping in my bed was my joints.
Yes,
Man,
5 steps.
I can't think of that club I went to in Baltimore. I don't know if it was BMT. It's 3 letters, whatever. Some club I went to in Baltimore. Cisco and a couple other members of Drew Hill was in there that night. Some chicks in there got to fight. And the DJ started playing church music.
Yeah, hey, man. Or country music.
Change the tone.
Do all DJs start playing gospel?
Yeah, a lot of them do that.
I didn't know that.
He started
A
playing.
lot of them do that while they clearing up the
Man, them
club.
girls over there, they, I knew they was in the fight because they had no shoes on. They had took the shoes off. And boy, them girls got to thumping that DJ stuff and we're giving thanks in the sanctuary.
That's a hood club thing.
I never do that.
Brad, I didn't know that DJ started playing gospel music when chicks started thumping in the club. And then it seemed like the more they fought, they had got to the point. Yes, Lord, for the rest of my days, and we will sing it for the rest of my days. And then when they start back fighting, the DJ start playing, yes! All right, let's go to the phones. Let's go to the phones. Let us know what you think. Good morning.
I'm going with Jodeci because I'm sure they had a lot of babies being made off of their song.
Big condition, hands down.
It will have to be Boys to Men, 100%.
Boys to Men. Their name and everything, because they went from boys to men, their demeanor, everything about them, hands down, Boys to Men.
Bell Biv DeVoe.
Come and talk to me. I really wanna meet you.
Hey.
Come on, forever, my lady. Come on, Jodeci.
It got to be Boys to Men. Hands down. Hands down. I mean, it just lifts you and take you places you ain't never thought of with the ugliest around. Okay? It make you drop some drawers.
Let's see. I'll tell you. But look, now I know we're talking about the 90s, but I got one old group that would give all of them a run for their money as far as performance.
Oh, Lord.
Them damn OJs, you ain't seen a show. You ain't seen nobody get down till you seen the OJs. They still got the moves, man. Eddie Levert or whatever. I saw them, and then Lionel Richie had to follow them at Jazz in the Gardens. Ooh. Man, OJs has set Jazz in the Gardens completely on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one day maybe we'll do the 70s versus the 90s or something like that. But but man, what about mint condition? That damn song, You Send Me Swinging, has got to be one of the biggest love songs ever.
And Pretty Brown Eyes.
Now, you want to talk about live performances? That boy Stokely, him and Howard Hewitt might be two of the best dudes singing I've ever heard live. Like,
wow.
Amazing.
Pretty Brown Eyes is good, but if she cockeyed, I don't know, Brat.
But what if they real pretty?
They said you swinging.
Say what, Kay?
What if they real pretty, but they. Did that take away from it?
You ever see a girl with some pretty eyes and she take her mask off?
And that mouth.
Looking like Jaws.
Molly Percocet.
Say what? Say what, Rock?
Mask off.
To all the hard-working women and everyday super moms, we got a little something for you. It's Eva's Corner on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Time for Eva's Corner. What up, Eva?
What up, Ricky? And welcome to Eva's Corner, where we talk about everything womanhood, motherhood, and all the juiciness in between. So this is so on point. Yesterday, I did a story about a young lady named Marijuana Pepsi who just earned her PhD. And we have a new pick from Joe Biden as Kamala Harris. And let's pronounce her name correctly. It is Kamala Harris, like a comma in a sentence. And that's today's topic. Were you embarrassed growing up with your ethnic name? And what do you do about it? So during this time of civil unrest and endless protests, and we are fighting for equality, and being black has become extremely prideful again. I must say, I walk around and I notice my beautiful black kings and queens holding their heads up higher, speaking with a lot more conviction. And along with that, Ricky, I noticed this new trend on social media. It started with black women, and black women are empowering each other to learn, to love, and accept their ethnic names. Now, I'm a graduate of Clark Atlanta University, where W.E.B. Du Bois went, and he wrote an amazing book which talks about the assimilation of the black people and how blacks have to be two people. We got to be black enough to be black, but we got to assimilate to be in this world. And with these times today, I'm saying no more assimilation. So I'm seeing my friends like Masika, Kalesia on Instagram, and all my friends with harder to pronounce black names saying, I'm not changing my name. No, you can't call me M. Learn how to say my name correctly. Now, I would like to talk about the origins of these beautiful black names. Most of them are Swahili. And so once we became free and came to this country, started owning land and becoming families, we decided to throw away their names and adopt our own names. So you hear names like Jamila and Jana, Saida or Liana, and those are common amongst the black community. And because of that, it's easily identifiable. So we as black people have learned to have hatred, self-hatred because of our names. But today in 2020, I want to take back our pride. Your parents named you those names to give you individuality as a black person in America. So if your name is Malik or Dante or Shanika, teach them how to say your name correctly. Don't hyphenate it for them. Don't nickname it for them. Give it to them right. And if you got to teach them, let them know. Because we are proud, we are black, and we hold our identity, which is different than yours. That's Eva's Corner today.
All right.
Okay.
That's all I got to talk
You better
about.
preach, Evangelist Eva.
Yeah, you sure did. You sure did, preach. I want you to tell that to coronavirus pandemic Williams that's going to have to fill out some damn applications when she get ready to go get a job. And you tell that to COVID John Smith when he get ready.
Because guess what? Now with Kamala Harris is going to be our vice president, we are going to be seated in the most powerful seats. Like he said, we are not coming to the table. We are making the table. And our names are celestial and beautiful as the way we were born. Point blank and period.
The name this damn baby Long Island Tiara.
Okay,
I'm with you, but I'm not with all of it. Some of these names got to go.
Some of these names we had to make them up, Ricky, so that we can find our own identity. And even in that, we should find our pride. Because we didn't want to be their Karens or their Sarahs. So
That's right. So when the girl named her mama named her marijuana, she knew what she was doing.
Exactly. My best friend growing up was Masha Rika.
Comedian Big Sean said some of these women that got so lazy, one of the strippers that named her baby something to drink. Everybody else being named Margarita, and comedian Big Sean said that girl named her baby something to drink.
Oh, right, baby.
We out here saying Cardi. That comes from Bacardi.
Tequila, Henderson.
Shout out to comedian Big Sean Larkins, boy.
Chardonnay, Alizé.
He said
all the beautiful black names out there.
What?
He said them strippers be in a circle, be having prayer before they go out there and dance before Magic City. He said, and Lord, may our booties clap like thunder. On my Facebook page. Man, what did that song remind you of? Brat, take me back.
Man, high school, the curls, the hair, the 8-ball jackets, the troop jackets, we had troop shoes to go with them jackets. It was a brand called Troop to match them shoes. So just them dancing and being a great group and infectious music, man.
Yeah, you would get robbed back in the day. They'll take your shoes back in the day.
Okay.
I'll never forget
in Chicago.
Coming out of UAB step show, man, and boy, I hit that damn ground. I had on a little two necklaces. Dude stole 2 necklaces, and I had a Louis Vuitton belt, and it was Gucci on the other side. You had that, Gary?
I don't know. I was still poor, but we know that girl wasn't real.
Okay. Reversible buckle on it.
Well, yeah, it had a reversible buckle, but the dude that sold it to me told me that the belt was real.
Oh,
nope. He sure did.
Yeah.
And me and my little girlfriend coming out of the little UAB step show and got to the parking lot, and the dude took my, he said, hey, man, give me that belt. And he pulled out a knife, and I gave him the belt, and then he snatched both of my necklaces. And then I laid down on the ground and pulled myself up under a car. And he couldn't get me up under there. It's hard to stab somebody, because if he'd got under the car with that knife, I'd have snatched that damn knife out of his hand. Oh, bastard, I probably wonder where that dude at now.
I got my chain snatched too before. Don't feel bad.
Are you serious?
I was sitting on the bus in Chicago on the back, right by the back door, and then somebody walked out. They wrapped their hand around my chain, walked out, and the door shut, and the bus kept moving. I was like, oh.
That was before you was Brat, huh? Were you Pentecostal Brat then, or were you Brat?
I was Shantae.
Oh, Shantae then.
Right.
Just going to school.
And Gary, somebody just recently broke in your house.
Well, they ain't recently broke it, but I'm still having flashbacks.
But you got it on video.
Oh yeah, I got it on video, honey. You know, I mean, it's just they took everything, but honey, I'm still scared to go to the doggone house. Every time I go there, honey, I'm scared to go to sleep.
They took everything?
Well, they took my watch and bracelet, and they kicked the damn door in, and I looked at him on camera. I'm like, oh, I don't ever want to. I mean, it's just hard to go back there, but you know. Hey,
and I don't know why this song bringing back robbery memories. Rock T, any robbery memories?
Right. No, I ain't never been robbed, man. But I want you to go in more detail about this Louis Vuitton Gucci reversible belt.
Yeah, I had a Louis Vuitton. It was Louis Vuitton on one side, and you can reverse it, and it's Gucci on the other side. And the buckle, you have to pull it out and twist it for the buckle to reverse. And sometimes, if you really want to freak it, you can leave the Louis Vuitton buckle with the Gucci belt strap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like if you really want to freak it, like chicks be like, damn, that's short. That's a nice belt. You got a Gucci belt buckle with the Louis Vuitton belt. Like that must be expensive.
Yeah.
Try that now.
Yeah, okay, try that now, honey.
2021.
And then you start, then the little material start getting bad, so you have to cut it, and the belt gets shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter. So you end up, man, by the time you get through with it, hell, your dog got it on. So
if you just letting them have it, honey, back in the day.
Yes, sir. But again, if you're just waking up, man, breaking news, a transgender weightlifter breaks the women's weightlifting record at the World Championship. So congratulations. 7 minutes after the hour, 7 after the hour. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 26 minutes after the hour. Y'all, the same as being brought to you by My Computer Career. That's right. If you don't absolutely love what you do, make sure you go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today and become an information technology professional in as little as 4 months. That's mycomputercareer.edu. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcille, here with a quick look at your front page news. So the House will take a final vote today on President Biden's $1.9 trillion stimulus bill. Now, it is expected to pass along party lines. Biden is also planning a media tour to explain how his American Restoration Plan will directly affect you. So stimulus checks for those most in need could start hitting your bank accounts as early as next week. And on a quick side note, Donald Trump put his name on stimulus checks issued during his administration, but Biden said he would not do that. Now, in other news, jury selection will begin today in the George Floyd murder trial, and Alaska has become the first state to allow anyone over the age of 16 to get a COVID-19 vaccine. Meanwhile, starting today, people in Texas no longer have to wear masks, and businesses can open up at 100%. Last but not least, it is National Women's History Month, and a shout out goes to our forever former First Lady, Michelle Obama. She will be inducted into the National Women's Hall of Fame this year. The National Women's Hall of Fame relies on the public to nominate women who have been important in defining American history. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. For more, log on to the RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Let's start off with the Miami Heat center. Myers Leonard will be away from the team indefinitely while the NBA conducts an investigation into his use of an anti-Semitic slur during a recent video game live stream tournament that he was playing in. He was playing Call of Duty, and he said some things that he probably shouldn't have said. Matter of fact, ain't no probably about it. You know, these things are being recorded and live streamed. You got to be careful on what you say, my man. So he going to step away from the team. In my opinion, he probably going to get cut. Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame class of 2021 has been announced. We got Paul Pierce, Chris Bosh, Chris Webber, Michael Cooper, a.k.a. Long Socks. He made wearing long socks cool back in the day. And shout out to Lauren Jackson, Yolanda Griffith, and, of course, Ben Wallace. Some of the ones that's going to be inducted into the 2021 class Hall of Fame basketball style, man. One of Tom Brady's favorite targets has announced he will not be retiring from the NFL again. I'm talking about tight end Rob Gronkowski will be returning for another season with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's probably going to hang in there as long as Tom Brady hangs in there. So what happens, man. So what I got for sports right now, follow my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. The Brat got the hot spot.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot,
It's
hot.
Catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
29 minutes after the hour, y'all. It is time for the hot spot with the Brat. What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into this thing. Piers Morgan, y'all, is making headlines because according to reports, the 55-year-old TV anchor has stepped down as presenter of Good Morning Britain following backlash over the comments he made about the Duchess of Sussex, how Gary would say it, Meghan Markle. Piers Morgan, who has been the host for 6 years, is said to have received 41,000 complaints. On Monday's show, Morgan said he didn't believe a word the Duchess had told Oprah in the interview. Oh my God. He said on Twitter on Monday, I said I didn't believe Meghan Markle in her Oprah interview. I had time to reflect on this opinion, and I still don't. If you did, okay, freedom of speech is a hill I'm happy to die on. Oh. So an ITV spokesperson said, following discussions with ITV, Piers Morgan has decided now is the time to leave Good Morning Britain. ITV has accepted this decision and has nothing further to add. Ooh.
Well, he'll be all right. He just mad because he took her out on a date.
Yeah.
And she went out that night and she met Prince, whatever his name.
Harry.
Yeah, Prince Harry. And she didn't call him back, probably didn't return any of his texts.
Right.
And he's upset about it.
Bitter.
And he haven't liked her, real bitter about it. And he tried to make it seem like he put her in a cab and sent her on her way like he's somebody. And now she's who she is, and he's kind of bitter about it because she didn't return any more of his texts and phone calls. So
right, agreed.
There you go.
All right, so Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's interview happened with Oprah. So now fans are showing support in unexpected ways, y'all. She mentioned serving froyo at Humphrey Yogurt in Los Angeles when she was 13 years old. And now the place is swarming, TMZ reports. They honoring her with a special flavor, Banana Royal. That's what's up. And y'all, Brandy will be joining Eve and the Tory Naughton in ABC's new hip-hop pilot, Queens, where she will perform new music. Yes, Brandy. Brandy is heading back to the small screen. She signed a new ABC pilot entitled Queens, set in the hip-hop world, and she's come aboard to join Eve and the Tory Naughton in the pilot, according to Deadline. So the role marks the first TV star role for Brandy since she played Chardonnay in BET's The Game, and her first small on-screen appearance since playing Cassie Brown on Fox's Star. So I can't wait for that to happen. Congratulations to Brandy because she's a great actress and she's an amazing singer. Last but not least, y'all, CBS announces today that it has renewed television's #1 entertainment series, The Equalizer, starring Queen Latifah. This is so dope for a second season. After 4 episodes, the CBS original series, The Equalizer, is television's #1 scripted series in viewers, averaging 14.6 million viewers. So congratulations to you, Queen Latifah, who started out as a female MC and just blossomed to your own companies, acting, singing, everything. So we salute you over here at the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, coming up
Brad,
next.
can I give a shout out?
No.
I just want to give a shout out to King Crab ATL, baby.
Oh, King Crab
King
ATL.
Crab
Absolutely.
ATL on Instagram. Let me tell you. Boy, they had some lemonade. I had to get a diabetes shot. Lemonade with a piece of real lemon in it. And I swear, man, I cannot wait till my butter sauce get in the mail today. I ordered it.
You ordered it.
I got the seasoning. I can make my own little seafood. And what if anybody have a pecan tree and you got branches falling off it and you got some extra pecan wood, I will buy it from you because you ain't had no crab legs until you had some smoked crab legs with pecan wood.
Oh, that's real bougie. I'm going to have to talk to Chef Kurt Boudreaux about that.
Man, listen,
because he's coming up next, Ricky, and we got the praise mix down. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
King Crab ATL, baby.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time for quarantine cooking with the one and only New Orleans cuisine chef, Kurt Boudreaux.
Good morning, guys. How y'all doing this morning?
Kurt, good morning, man. What's up?
Ain't nothing much, Rick. How y'all doing?
Man, we good, man. We happy to have you this morning, man. We excited about anything you got to offer.
All right. Well, look.
That's how good his food is. Anything he cooked, we happy about it.
Well, I appreciate that, bro. Well, today I got a smoked turkey leg stuffed with some mac and cheese, some collard greens, and on the side I got some honey buttered cornbread.
Are you serious? How you do that, Kurt? How you pull that off?
Look, man. I got some. I made this for my son, man, because he balling on the budget. So needless to say, I got some turkey legs I smoked. And for those that don't have a smoker, you can go ahead and buy some pre-smoked turkey legs and just put them in the oven and bake them at 375 degrees until they tender or until you see the meat pull away from the bone. And the collard greens, I diced up some onion, minced some garlic, some salt and pepper, blend some seasonings I had together to help make that pot liquor. You know how them greens make that pot liquor?
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna lie, man, for the mac and cheese and cornbread, she was like, Dad, I ain't got no money for to buy all that stuff, so just make it out the box. I was like, oh, bruh. But anyway, I just added my own cheeses, like some Gouda, Munster, and some mild cheddar, and I made the raw honey butter for the cornbread muffins. Something quick for them youngsters, man, that's on a budget, and for those that don't like spending all day in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Hey, Kurt.
that's what that is, bro. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Kurt, how they be making those little meals when they put it in those little small pans where you can put the turkey leg, the macaroni and cheese, the greens and cornbread all in one small pan? Do you cook it separate and then put it all in there and then bake it a little bit?
Yeah, I cook it all separate, bro, and then I just put it in a little pan and put it all together, split that turkey leg, put it all up in there, man. The mac and cheese, the greens, not on top of each other, but just, right there where you can just dig off in it together.
Right, yeah. Yeah, and let everybody know how they can find this video, Kurt.
Man, you can find this on your social media, Rick, at Rickey Smiley Official. Also on my social media, Chef Boudreaux Official.
There it is, y'all, the one and only Chef Kurt Boudreaux. All right, man, have a good day, Kurt.
All right, man, y'all too, Rick.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's your boy, Chef Boudreaux, man. Today, I'm going to come at y'all with something very simple, because I know a lot of y'all watch my videos and stuff, and sometimes my things that I make for you guys could seem kind of a little bit, I don't want to say over the top. I'll be trying to hit y'all with my gourmet stuff, but every now and again, I got to try to make it as quick and simple, easy as possible. So today what I'm going to do is I am going to stuff a turkey leg. I'm going to stuff it with some greens and some mac and cheese. But the greens, of course, is fresh. I'm going to make some boxed mac and cheese so it can be real quick, because I know I can get a little complicated with some of the recipes. So I'm going to try to make this as simple as possible. I'm going to use some boxed mac and cheese, but I'm going to add some of that smoked Gouda I had from last week and some Swiss cheese. And, of course, this is a 3-cheese mac. So, and then I got some bouillon here. And I got some red pepper flake. And I got a little rub that I'm going to do with these greens. So I'm making this for somebody. It's not actually for myself. But I'm making this for somebody. And they asked me for a little kick on the greens. So I'm going to give them a little kick. So, right now, I already smoked the turkey legs. I just got them tenderizing in my oven. And then I got some garlic right here. I got some Swiss cheese. I got that smoked Gouda. I got that this bouillon, chicken bouillon. And then I got my spice rub. So I'm not really going to add too much salt. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by adding some olive oil in this pan. And it's probably about 3-4 tablespoons. About 3 tablespoons. And so I'm going to start by, usually we add a little bacon fat or something like that. But I'm going to start by doing a couple of these onions. And just a little bit, we're going to saute these onions. And we're going to build these flavors with these greens. I ain't going to add all the onions. I clean these greens. These are fresh collard greens. So we gonna start, and we got some mustards mixed on in there too. So we gonna cook all this down, man. We gonna split that turkey leg, and we gonna cram all that stuff in there. And then what we're gonna do on the side is we gonna make some cornbread out the box, which is real quick, little jiffy, and spiffy jiffy. That's what I call it. And then we gonna butter. We gonna make some cornbread muffins. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some honey. And we're going to take a little butter and we're going to, when they come out, we're going to just glaze the top of it with that honey, man. I'm telling you, this is going to be something quick, fast, something for the family. We got these onions sauteing. You can look at them. Boy, look at that, boy. That's good caramelization right there. Okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to start piling these greens up in there. All clean. I took all the stems out, all that kind of stuff. Don't y'all worry. My hand clean. Now what we gonna do? We gonna add this raw garlic up in there. I just like it raw. It's rough neck. Alright, that's fresh chopped garlic, as you can see. Ain't no mince up in there. We're gonna put all that in there. And build these flavors up. What I should have did was saute a little bit with that onion, but I didn't. It's okay. The rawness gonna cook off. Don't worry. Alright, now we're gonna hit it with them young cubes. Alright? With this little bit of this rub, is a little bit of heat, a little bit of horse and pfeffer. We're gonna throw this back up in. Matter of fact, hold on. We're gonna hit it with the onion. Yeah. With that onion. Now you can do your greens how you want, but this is how I'm doing mine, so don't cut me. Now get the rest of these onions up there. Well, this about to be some good eating. Real quick, fast. Now, if you don't have a smoker, you can go ahead and just get you some smoked turkey legs and just have it like that. And just put it in your oven in a pan, cover it up, and then you go from there. There you go. Little leaf fell on the ground, but that's all right. Now we're going to hit it with a little bit more of this horse and pfeffer. Now, this is going to create your pot liquor. I call it pot liquor, boy. And once you taste this, boy, you're going to be wanting to drink it. So we're going to add a little bit of water to this so it can cook down. Alright? So we got about 4 cups of water. Just let that create its own little juices. And I got a pot top right here to cover this up so it can start getting this cook on. I got some things still boiling. Like I said, this come out of the box. So this ain't Velveeta. It's Kraft. What I did was I mixed the cheese sauce with the milk. I got a little heavy cream though, because you know I'm a little different. And I got my cheese and my butter and all that stuff. But look, check out these turkey legs. Look at that. Ooh, and guess what I'm about to do is just juice. I'm about to pour that in these greens. Yeah. See, that's good eating right there. Good eating. Look at that. Look at that. Boy, that is good eating right there. And boy, once them greens tighten up, ooh, this turkey leg hot. And then I'm going to split this bad boy open and let this rest right on over here. So when I split that bad boy, all the good juice is not coming out. So I'm going to let that rest right here. And then we're going to get all the rest of this stuff and we're going to get the cornbread ready. Get the smoked turkey legs if you don't have a smoker. So let that rest right there. You're gonna let that go in the oven. And put a little water in there because it's gonna make its own, but just put a little bit extra water in there. Probably about a half a cup of water. And then put it in the oven at 375. You're gonna do at least a good 2 hours on it. And when you start seeing, like right here, you start seeing that turkey leg move away from that bone, that's when you know it's getting tender. Or it's already tender. Alright, so what we gonna do, boy, look at this. Boy, look at these greens. Look at them damn greens right there. Boy, you see them? That's them greens. Huh? Huh? Boy, that's them. I got a little mustard and some collards right there. And look, it's making all that good pot liquor. Look all that good pot liquor up in there. Boy, look at it. You can drink this. It's all pot liquor. And I put a little extra spice up in there. And don't forget to add a little sugar. Because the sugar cuts down on the gas. Because if you eat this, you better do it on the weekend. Because you ain't better eat this on no Monday night. Think you just gonna get up around the time you supposed to go to work and think you gonna make it there. Because if it's traffic, you gonna get them BGs, alright? Look at this pot liquor, man. Look at these greens and this pot liquor up in here. It is going down, son. Look, they cooking. They are cooking. They are cooking. guess what? I'm gonna let this keep rolling till I get finished. This my cornbread right here, a little jiffy, you know, the 3rd cup, and an egg. Boom. I'm gonna mix this up real quick. I already got my pan already oiled up and ready to go. Just gonna mix this up real quick. And then I got my honey with my butter up in here. I'm gonna melt that up. And then we gonna glaze the top of these muffins when they come out. Man, it's gonna be good eating up and chip. Now, if y'all got a little time to make your cornbread fresh, make it fresh. I'm just doing it for some of those that really don't have that time and don't want to spend a lot of time in the refrigerator and in the kitchen. Of course, halfway. Oven already set at 400. We're going to put this up in here and let that go for about 15 to 17 minutes. We're going to set a timer on this bad boy. What we about to do, we're going to crank this up and we're going to add these shells up in here. Alright, we're going to stir this up real quick. And people, please, don't add oil to your pasta because oil and water don't mix. Add your oil when your pasta come out. But since this is going to be going kind of quick, we just gonna melt that butter up in here, throw that cheese up in there, throw that cheese sauce up in there, mix that up together. Pasta already hot. Off, I just set it in there. I'm about to add this Gouda smoke. And I'm gonna throw a little bit of the Swiss up in there, about 3 slices. You can use whatever cheese you want, I don't care. This is my cheese. I'm doing it the way I want. I ain't doing American. Now I'm gonna slide this on over here, and then I'm gonna put this up in here like this. Oh boy! I think I'm gonna need just a little bit more milk. This thing kind of foamed up. I don't know if it got cornstarch in it or what, but I tell you what, we about to get this out of here. It's about to be some good eating, pimp. Yeah, baby. Look at all that on there. Come on now, you can't leave that there. Can't leave that there like that. We're gonna swish and swash it. There we go. Now we're gonna mix this all up in there, just like this. And let that melt. Yeah. Well, that's some good eating right there, boy. This is about to be some good eating. I know y'all see that like, I don't think that's gonna gel. Shit. Look at them greens though. Look at them greens. I'm about to shut that off. And I got about 2 more minutes on my cornbread. That cornbread ready to come out right now. Right now. But I'm going to let it go for about another 30 minutes. About another minute. Then I'm going to take it off. Then I'm going to hit it with this honey butter. But I'm going to take them out first. I'm going to let them go ahead on there. Let them go ahead on the rest for a minute. But look at, boy, look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. Ooh, and I might add a little extra cheese because you know me, I'm a cheese whiz. We're going to turn that off. And I got a handful. It's probably about a cup. I'm about to put that up in there too. Well, this is going to be the cheeses with the smoked Gouda. This probably going to be like a 6 cheese right here, boy. Look at that. They're about to come together right now. I know y'all don't see it right now, but it's about to come together. I'm about to hit it with a little more cheese. Boy, it's going to be so cheesy. It's going to be so cheesy, I call it constipated mac and cheese. Y'all going to be cussing me out in the comments. Boudreaux, you know you wrong for that. Them people don't know them. Them people don't know. They don't know nothing about that. But look at, boy, look at that. Look at that. Boy, look. Oh, Lord. Let me let this simmer. I'm going to let this simmer. Not simmer. Simmer. Turn this all the way down. I'm about to get, look, boy, cornbread about to came out. Look at this cornbread. Yeah. Oh, this is not. Look at that cornbread. You want your cornbread? Ow! Boy, look at that. Boy, that's about to be some good eating right there. Now what I'm about to do, I'm going to set this just like this. Yep, there we go. Now look, this is still nice and hot. And I'm going to take old trusty Rusty right here. Hit that sucker right there. Now watch, pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. I'm going to split this bad boy. Look at that. 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 Shit. Put that sucker right there and open it up so all y'all can see. Look at that. Look at that steam coming out of that bad boy. Shh, boy. That's a turkey leg for your ass. Yeah, I said it. I'll put this right here. I'm about to stir this mac up right quick. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Boy, look at all that cheese. Look at that. Look at that. That's about to be some good eating. Now, you don't want it running, but guess what? It's going to be so good eating that you ain't got no choice. It's going to be so cheesy. And I'm adding some more cheese. Oh, I'm just so... This is about to be so unkind. So unkind. Another handful of cheese. Well, look at that. Sprinkle all that in there. You want some cheesy macaroni and cheese? I got it for you. That's Fuhyuh. Oh, this stuff right here gonna make you want to slap somebody, mama. You just make sure you get out of town, you slap somebody, mama. Woo! Well, look at that. See how you can dress your mac and cheese up? You can dress your mac and cheese however you want. I'm about to go school with it. Ooh, Lord. I'm about to take you to school with it, make you say ooh with it. Yeah, we're going to pile all that on there. Yeah, baby. Yep. Gotta say, well, look at all that cheese. Just, we're going to squeeze a little bit of that pot liquor off. And then we're going to come back with these greens right on top. Man, come on. This stuff right here will make you want to punch somebody in the throat. Whoa. Get a little bit more of this mac and cheese and put this right there on the top, boy. Come on now. This about to be some hell of a good eating right here. And whoever getting this, they going to call me and thank the lady, I promise you. And guess what? I got some of my homemade barbecue sauce that I'm about to throw on the side too. I'm about to close this up. I'm going to put this in a separate thing because I don't want that to sag up. I know some people be like, man, do that, man. You know, glaze them things and sprinkle it on top of them greens. I know, but I'm going to leave that to their discretion. But, boy, look at this. We about to hit it with that honey. Oh, my God. Oh, ooh. Boy, look at, oh, Lord. Jesus is love. I know. Commodore style. I'm going to let that sit for a little minute, then I'm going to hit it again. What? It ought to be a law. It ought to be a law. Now, you see it. This is Chef Boudreaux. Stuffed turkey leg with some greens, some out-the-box mac and cheese. You see that cheese is hell. And then I got the honey butter cornbread. Boy, that's some good eating. It's Chef Boudreaux, baby. You already know what it is. You already know how I get down.
Somebody at my door. What you want? How you get over my house?
I ain't got to get out this damn house. Don't start no shit here. When you paint that down, what did you
What you got on? What you got on?
Got on some cold.
Where you get that jogging suit from? Look, you doing good. You doing better than me.
No, I ain't. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I said, Lord, let me put this mask on before I come in here.
You have to do something.
Why?
Because you got to get it together.
I'm already there.
Just pop up over somebody's house. You got to call people, let people know that you coming. And what kind of perfume you got on?
That you bought me.
Oh, you got on effing fabulous.
Yeah, why my picture?
I'll put your picture. Come here, let me show you where your picture at. Now,
Oh, that's that little baby. You need to get put a frame in her on her. Oh, I guess that's me.
yeah, I was nice enough. I wasn't gonna put it up there.
Why?
Cause you aggravate everybody.
I'd have set this house on fire with you in it. You didn't have.
And why you always complaining about my house? Why you don't like my house? Cause I ain't got no curtains. I got curtains. Look, I got some curtains.
You ain't got a damn thing up here.
I got look.
No, you ain't.
I got curtains. I got curtains right here. What is this? What is this?
Oh, shit, they too damn high. I can't see a damn thing.
That's me and my mama. I was in a parade when I was a kid.
That's cute.
Mm-hmm. You always got something to say about my house.
You ain't cooked.
No, I ain't cooked what?
You ain't cooked nothing.
No, I ain't cooked nothing. Why you didn't cook?
Because I was coming up here.
You didn't tell nobody you was coming. I got some leftovers.
What kind of leftovers?
From Thanksgiving.
Oh, hell no. I ain't finna die from all that shit.
Look, yeah, I got cameras in here. Why you worry about my garbage can? See, this garbage can, you can't open it up. You have to put your hand in front of it and say in the name of Jesus, it'll open. You got to say, put your hand, say in the, wait, look. Say in the name of Jesus and put your hand in front of it. Watch Jesus open it up for you. Say it.
In the name of Jesus.
Now put your hands in there in front of like you're reaching out for prayer. Look at that.
Shit. Where you get this shit from?
What up? This your boy Rickey Smiley. Look, we're going down here to get Miss Jannie her vaccine shot. So we going to get vaccinated, but she not gonna give me coronavirus. So she had to wear this. I had bought her this space suit to put on. So she won't start laughing. You know, she talk loud and cuss everybody out. I won't ride in no, I go over her, but I won't ride in no car with her. Or whatever. So she about to get her shot, but she can't take it off until she get vaccinated. She getting vaccinated today. So just letting y'all know what's going on.
Oh, why?
They can hear you.
Why I got to wear this damn thing here? Shit, I can't even breathe. And I ain't got no COVID or whatever you call that shit. No, I've been died before I
hold it. Leave it on, hold the neck. Look, when you get, soon as she get vaccinated, look, we almost there. Look, hey, look, as soon as they stick you in the arm, you can take it off. And then I'm gonna take you to Captain D's and get you some fish. But you gotta keep that on till you get your shot. You ain't gonna die. Hey, you gonna be dead having all them folks at your house with having all them folks at your house with no mask on. Now you gonna leave that on till you get them vaccinations, cause you ain't finna kill me. Cause you ain't finna give me coronavirus.